Peace, family. Salute to everybody in New York, man, who showed me love. Brooklyn, you guys did your thing. You really showed me a lot of love. Philly, Connecticut, Jersey, just everyone I met, took pictures with at the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight. So I just finished looking at a video from, shout out to you guys, shout out to Jamie, shout out to Yarmis, salute. I just finished, and shout out to Rick Glazier. Rick Glazier, you came through with those tickets for me. You was a man of your word. You kept your word. I just finished looking at this interview of Bill Haney he did with, I think, Radio Raheem, and he was talking about the fight, and he said that he wanted a rematch, an immediate rematch with Ryan Garcia.
It was all a publicity stunt. The weight, the craziness. Good fighter. We want to rematch him again.
Do you think the weight helped him, Phil?
We want to rematch. And we know that he was a good fighter. I always said that, right? I never said that he was going to say he's a good fighter, and that's what it is. We want a rematch. You know, he got hit with a shot early, and I don't think that he naturally kind of recovered from it. You know, it didn't swing our way, but listen, that's things that happen. He's a champion. You know, he showed heart, he showed grit, and like I said, we want a rematch.
And the question posed itself: should Ryan Garcia give Devin Haney a immediate rematch? And the answer to me is no. I'm gonna tell you why. Devin Haney doesn't deserve a rematch, and I'm gonna tell you why he doesn't deserve a rematch. Because it's funny, because when you fought Vasily Lomachenko in a fight that most people thought that you lost, even myself. And I told Bill Haney this when he was on my show. I said I thought he lost that fight, but the judges ruled in your favor, so it is what it is. I'm not going to have a civil war about it. But you didn't give Vasily Lomachenko an immediate rematch. So you didn't give Vasily Lomachenko an immediate rematch of a fight that was close. When you fought Ryan Garcia, that fight wasn't close at all. Ryan Garcia dominated Devin Haney. He dropped him. He exposed Devin Haney for being chinny.
Aggressive, get overconfident.
Everyone knows that he's chinny, and he did that. He exposed him for that. And Devin Haney can't take a punch.
Devin the Dream Haney is going to it.
He doesn't have a punch resistance at all.
It's Devin Haney!
And even though Devin Haney did get up all 3 times, he fought like a warrior. I give him that. He did fight like a warrior. But at the end of the day, you know, the way he lost that fight in such a dominant fashion, from the knockdowns and getting hurt and stuff like that.
4, 5, 6.
He didn't make adjustments. He didn't work behind his jab. To give Ryan Garcia credit, he was able to take away Devin Haney's jab with the left hooks. Devin Haney tried to become something that he's not. He tried to sit on his shots. He tried to fight more mid-range. Instead of him doing what he normally does, tap, 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 and circling out of the way, he tried to fight more mid-range, and that's not his game. You did not have a size advantage over Ryan Garcia. The way you normally have size advantages over Vasily Lomachenko's, over Regis Prograis, you didn't have that size advantage. So Ryan Garcia's speed was a problem. You know, check left hooks all night long, and then just the left hooks anyways. The 2-3, or the left hook with the right cross, coming over the top, and you know what I mean. So Ryan Garcia did a really, really good job. The guy who I call the Instagram model, the TikToker, the Instagram model and the TikToker did his thing. And so I'm going to have to put some respect on Ryan Garcia's name when it comes to boxing. I have to, because of his performance. So he pretty much exposed Devin Haney for what everyone knew he was. A lot of people have been saying that this guy's chinny. A lot of people say that, hey, his father has been putting him in the right positions, politicking. And Bill Haney did a good job in putting his son in the right position. I will give him credit for that. You know, they made millions. They made millions off of this fight. Ryan Garcia got paid more money because he's the A side, and Devin Haney, he wasn't the draw. So understandably so. But you didn't give Vasily Lomachenko an immediate rematch. And Ryan Garcia, you don't owe Devin Haney an immediate rematch. You get, because now Ryan Garcia is one of the faces of boxing now. It is what it is, whether you like it or not. That's the reality of the situation. And Devin Haney doesn't bring anything to the table for Ryan Garcia. You know, these are the words that you guys say. These are the words that you guys like to say online. He don't bring nothing to the table. So that's the question that you have to ask yourself if you're Ryan Garcia. What does Devin Haney bring to the table? And if you rematch him and fight him again, of course that split is going to be totally different. Me being a fan of the sport of boxing, I don't give a damn what the split is, but I'm just telling you, that's pretty much what it's going to be. The split is going to be different. Probably 75-25 or 80-20. Take whatever we give you. You get what I'm saying? So, but Ryan Garcia doesn't owe Devin Haney an immediate rematch. You're not entitled to that. You had your opportunity. You talked a whole lot of shit.
Come April 20th, it's going to be fireworks. The whole world needs to tune in. The world is going to see me beat down Ryan Garcia, get him out of boxing, because he's definitely not a good role model and not a guy that, you know, the younger generation should be looking at. They should be looking at guys like me.
Bill Haney and Devin Haney, y'all went all around the world talking shit. You said that Ryan Garcia was a C-plus fighter. You're going to expose him for the fraud that he is. That's what you said. And you said that he was drunk. This is what Devin Haney said. I smell alcohol on his breath. So since you smell alcohol on his breath, that proves that he was drinking based on your words. You know, based on your words and some of Ryan Garcia's actions. But the boy beat your ass. He dominated you. I was at the fight. In the first round, when he hurt you with that left hook and your knees buckled, I think that's where everything changed for Devin Haney. And the crowd was screaming. And then next thing you know, everybody in the crowd started screaming, Ryan, Ryan. Hell, I picked Devin Haney to beat Ryan Garcia. I was wrong. And I ended up cheering for Ryan Garcia in the fight. So, because the electricity, the whole crowd started going for Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia put on a good performance. Now, Ryan Garcia did show a lot of flaws in that fight. If he was in there with the more polished fighter, maybe that other fighter could have stopped him or got him out of there or made it a little bit more competitive. And Devin Haney did have his moments in the fight, but the fact of the matter is you don't deserve a rematch. You don't. Ryan Garcia don't owe you anything. Ryan Garcia was a cherry pick that went wrong. You and your daddy was running your mouth so goddamn much. Bill Haney been on my show, been on his family member show with the LDBC and the Aki TVs and stuff like that, his family, and you talked a whole lot of shit. Been on Fight Hype, you know, you got Fight Hype in your pocket, you got those other YouTube channels in your pocket. You've been on your paid media run with your YouTube channels, and you talked all that shit. Then when you got in the ring, you got umpled.
And we know that he was a good fighter. I always said that, right? I never said he was going to say he's a good fighter, and that's what it is. We want a rematch. You know, he got hit with a shot early, and I don't think that he naturally kind of recovered from it. With, you know, it didn't swing our way. But listen, that's things that happen. He's a champion. You know, he showed heart, he showed grit, and like I said, we want a rematch.
You didn't make any adjustments. I don't know what type of coaching Bill Haney was doing to Devin Haney, but the shit didn't work. You had no answers. You kept getting hit with the same punch combination over and over and over and over. You kept your head on the line. You did not give any angles, and you was trying to sit on your shots, trying to fight. You fought Ryan Garcia's fight. Basically, what you did was you was trying to prove to everybody that you was a tough guy and get him out of there. But you know you don't have any punching power. You are pillow-fisted. I think these are the facts. These are the facts. You are pillow-fisted. No point in time that you hurt Ryan. I think you caught him a couple of times, stunned him a little bit, but you didn't hurt him. So when you are a pillow-fisted fighter and you don't have the defense of a Pernell Whitaker where you can sit in there and slip and counter and roll, you know, all of that stuff there, roll with the shots, catch, parry, shoot. You get what I'm saying? Slip. You didn't do any of that stuff. You was getting caught because of the hand speed and the timing of Ryan Garcia. This guy who was drinking and smoking weed went in the ring and beat your ass, and you was training, doing everything that you could do in order to win this fight. So your father didn't make any adjustments at all. He had no answers. Derrick James outcoached you. Ryan Garcia outperformed Devin Haney in the ring. These are the facts. And as you can see, I'm very even, very calm in delivering this video. So I'm not, you know, I don't have any emotions towards it anyway. I'm saying this as objectively as possible. You know, why should Ryan Garcia has to ask himself, you know, do you want to give this guy another payday? Because Ryan Garcia was a cherry pick that went wrong. You was overconfident. You thought you was going to do A, B, C, and D to him. You took a Floyd Mayweather line and said that, hey, man, Ryan Garcia is a C-plus fighter. I'm an A fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Well, I remember when Floyd Mayweather said that to Arturo Gotti years ago.
I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C-plus fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate.
So, you know, I don't want to hear no more about this is the Devin Haney era. There was never a Devin Haney era. I don't want to hear no more about this. Devin Haney is a new face of boxing. He's not. In order to be a face of boxing, you have to be a global star. That's one. Two, you have to be a massive draw. Devin Haney is not a global star, and Devin Haney is not a massive draw. Just because you have 6 or 7 YouTube channels on your payroll who are going to keep making positive I love Devin Haney, he's the greatest fighter of all time videos, doesn't make your son the face of boxing. You can lie and tell people what you want, and we know Bill Haney is good at lying. That's what he does. He lies a lot. We know that, but that's what Bill does. And that's what I like about Bill. Bill is going to be consistent. He's going to consistently lie. He's going to consistently push the propaganda, and that's what he does. And me personally, I like Bill Haney. He's funny to me. He's a comedian. He's a comedian to me. But as it relates to Devin Haney, he's not the things that you say he is. He's not that. He's a good kid. I do love the father-son combination between Devin Haney and Devin Haney and his father Bill. But the fact of the matter is, he's not that. The kid is not that. You know, he's a good kid. You're gonna have to cherry pick a little bit better next time. Stay away from Tank Davis. He'll put you in the coma. Shakur Stevenson, that might be a more even fight between you two guys. But Super Real Matias, stay the hell away from him. Teofimo Lopez, stay the hell away from him. And you can't beat Ryan Garcia. You can't beat that kid, you know, because as soon as he touched that chin, we know that Devin Haney is chinny. He can't take a punch, and we know he has no punching power. So, you know, it is what it is. So should Devin Haney get a rematch with Ryan Garcia, or should Ryan Garcia give him a rematch? No. If I'm Ryan Garcia, if you want to get a rematch with me, tell Devin Haney to rematch Vasily Lomachenko. But even though you left the weight division and you're not going to rematch him because you can't make the weight, I understand that. But you should have gave Vasily Lomachenko the rematch. If you didn't give him a rematch, why should Ryan Garcia give you a rematch? Do you deserve a rematch? No. You got dominated. Well, one judge gave it 112-112, which they never should have took a point from Ryan Garcia, and to be fair. And it looked like the referee was pretty much pro Devin Haney and not taking anything away from the ref. I like the ref. He's a good referee. But that fight right there, ref, I think you didn't do your best job. So does Devin Haney deserve a rematch with Ryan Garcia? No. Ryan doesn't owe him anything. You gave the man probably his highest payday. You gave him his highest payday. He should be thankful. Go back to the drawing board. Bill and Dev, y'all go back to the drawing board. Chalk it up. But all that capping online, I think it's over. You've been exposed for the frauds that you are. Other than that, that's it. It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Boxing Radio. I see you guys on the next one. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. I have to eat crow. I got to take my hat off to you, sir. The Instagram model, the TikToker. You did your damn thing. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.